What was that? What'd you say?
Nothing.
I
I was saying that we should do a really nice, informative podcast because I'm sure the people want to know what we've been up to.
Yeah, it's been a while since it's just been you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been hard to get out here and
It's been hard to get out here.
Manner.
What is this? This will be number 9, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Number 9. This is what I've been doing in the other episodes, like put my arms out like this, like what's up, you
Like
know?
a hug.
So I think that is a hug.
Like embracing them.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I like that. I was gonna say it's cheesy, but now if it's a hug, I like that.
Yeah.
Tings, number what did you say? 9.
Yeah, I think 9.
Catching up with Tings, catching up with Little Winded. I'll get it right eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah,
I'm sure. We have time to practice, so.
time isn't real, and money is time.
It's made up. That's true. Also, money's made up.
So am I wrong?
No.
Case closed.
Yeah.
I didn't need to go to law school for that. I see you took care of the mustache situation.
I think nature took care of it more than I did. But
Nature took care of that?
I mean, it grew out, which
Yeah.
is nature.
It's not bad.
I
Show
sculpted
these
it.
fine people, I mean,
I did my own work to it, you know?
yeah, you looking like a saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, a little bit, or a walrus.
I would lean towards the saber-toothed tiger if I were you.
I don't have long hair though. If it was like longer, like a mane, then maybe.
Is there argument for why the walrus would be any cooler or better than a saber-toothed tiger?
They fight to the death.
Do they?
Yeah.
They have huge wangs, too.
Yeah.
Don't
I
think
mean,
too hard about
I've
it.
never seen one, I don't think, but I can. Most sea animals, for some reason.
Maybe you are a walrus.
That's not the part that I was thinking of, but
It's all the blubber you got on you?
yeah.
And your color.
Yeah.
And you're aggressive with your mates?
Sickly. No.
All right. So what's new, man?
Got that Mercedes.
You got the Mercedes, the truck,
Yeah.
the Mercedes truck.
Yep.
You guys seen that?
Bentley
Yeah.
Bentayga.
Yeah, it's basically a Bentley Bentayga.
Yeah.
It's not far from it.
Yeah.
Eventually, it will be a Bentley Bentayga.
I think the only difference from my Mercedes and a Bentley Bentayga is cup holders.
You don't
the-
have any cup
I
holders.
mean, when I looked in the pictures, that's like the only difference that I saw is my car doesn't have cup holders.
yeah, and the name,
Yeah.
price tag,
Yeah.
a little more luxurious.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
newer.
Yeah.
It's nicer. Better interior.
It's a little bit higher off the ground.
Higher.
Yeah.
Different vehicle altogether.
Yeah. Essentially.
Right.
Nothing the same at all, but.
It is similar. They both
Similar
have four
vibe.
wheels.
Yeah.
They're both
Yeah, that's true.
made probably overseas. I don't know who makes Bentley. I think it's German.
Yeah. So they're both German then.
There we go.
Yeah.
Do you have a thing for German?
No, not really. I did well, not my first car. My second car was almost that E30.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it, but that would have been sick.
The Beamer.
Yeah,
Was it a 2-door or a 4-door?
2-door.
Yeah, I remember it was a white one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think it was like silver, but I might be wrong.
I don't know.
But I know it was automatic.
Yeah.
Would have been dangerous for me to get that, but also would have been sick.
Right.
Yeah.
It would have been dangerous. It would have been your first car, second car.
Second car.
Second car.
After the Ford, what's that called?
Taurus.
Yeah, Taurus.
I mean, that was dangerous enough for you.
Yeah, that's true. But that one also, well, yeah, especially since the brakes went out.
If you can be dangerous in a Ford Taurus,
I mean, I think any 16-year-old can be dangerous in
Behind
a
the
Ford
wheel of
Taurus.
anything.
Yeah, essentially.
a bicycle.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I was dangerous on a bicycle at 16, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dangerous? Like flipping butterfly knives,
No, not like that.
slick
but
back
I mean,
hair.
I was dangerous enough
Looks
to
like you.
definitely do some damage to myself. I don't know about other people with it, but, hurt myself a good few times on it.
I hurt myself on my bike too.
Yeah.
I took out my femoral artery,
Yep.
bled out at the skate park.
Yep. I remember hearing about it. I wasn't there for that.
What's your injuries?
I mean, nothing crazy like that. I didn't die or anything, but
Well then, dude.
I I mean, same with skateboarding. I got hurt a lot, but nothing is like super visible.
Did you ever get
But
credit
I
carded?
broke my ankle and still messed up.
You ever get credit carded?
I think one time that was like bad. Other times like I like what happened, but it wasn't with enough like force. Like there wasn't enough like down.
You were
force
tall
for it
enough,
to-
maybe?
Yeah, that too. That it wasn't like bad, but there was one time where like it was big enough. Like I don't know what I was doing, but like there was enough like down force that I actually like sat on the board kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
The
bad.
trick is to skate a smaller board,
Yeah.
like a handboard,
Yeah. True.
you know, or like
Like a penny
inside.
board.
Yeah. Like, you know,
Yeah, on a table or something.
video games.
Yeah. True.
I got credit carded one time and I was bleeding a little bit.
Damn.
I was worried about where it was coming from,
Mhm.
and my mom was a nurse.
Yeah.
So
You
I
gotta let her check it out.
I did. I had to show.
Yeah.
I had to at 16, 17 years old. I had to, after I got out of the shower, I checked myself. There was still a little bit of blood, and I didn't know if it was coming from like, you know,
Yeah.
an
Important
orifice
areas.
or next to an you know, so or my gooch. I didn't know what.
Yeah.
So thankfully, since my mom was a nurse, it kind of was nice to be able to be like, "Mama, been a while since you seen my butt." And she's like, "What happened?"
Changed today.
Yeah. And she told me it was alright. It was just a gnarly bruise
Word.
on my bum from a skateboard.
Yeah.
It hurt.
Yeah.
Enough about skateboarding. The car stuff. So yeah, this is kind of like obviously a podcast show. I want to do podcasts and stuff, but
Catching up.
exactly, and it's more like hanging out and stuff. And I know it's not for everybody. It's like hard to get views or gain traction or whatever with podcasting, but I'm just doing stuff that I like to do. I like to talk and stuff, obviously, but I'm also doing this because I'm talking about this and stuff right now because I know my solo episode was absolutely terrible. I feel like my anxiety like spiked like really bad trying to do one-on-one, so I feel like since you're here, I'll mention a little bit of what probably matters to them. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't guess. I can't read y'all's minds, but I could assume if I was watching someone, like, what is this guy doing? So obviously the podcasting thing is just like the longer form. I like talking and hanging out and stuff, but the clips we do, like the skits and stuff, like we got funny ideas.
Yeah.
I'm going to execute those. And they're not always great, but it's fun to do. You know, and we work them out. They get better. We got mics now. I don't know where I put them, but we got mics now, some clip-on mics. And then we got, you know, car stuff. I've always been into cars, so, and I know how to like weld and like make really bad fabrications and like make things barely work.
Yeah.
So it'd be fun I want to stay in the car stuff.
You're good at taking a car that runs and making it barely run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Making it hard to drive down the road. By
Make it worth
slamming
less.
It.
Really good at making cars worth less.
Yeah. I feel that. I'm pretty good at that too. I don't even try.
Just your essence.
Yeah.
As soon as it passes your hands,
Yeah.
it's worth less.
Once it has my name on it, it's worth less.
Yeah.
That takes like at least $100 off.
But the car stuff, you know, I know like us beating on stuff. It's not like we're doing anything original, but it's fun, and I know how to. It's entertaining. I'm trying to be entertaining, but I wanna have a shop eventually. I wanna like build stuff and build like cool cars, like cool kid cars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Like you know, stuff
Yeah.
with wheels and motors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get into it for a long time. That's why I have so much tools, but like zero experience using any of it. Because I know for the most part, it like cars are like houses. Like you can do pretty much anything as long as you have the right tools for it.
Right.
So I wanted to make sure I had the right tools before I started doing stuff like that.
Yeah, that's very true. And there's
And I
sometimes
just like tools in general.
sometimes they're specialty tools, but obviously
Yeah.
these days you can like rent them if you need to sometimes.
Yeah,
But,
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna get anything like crazy. Like the timing light that we were talking about. Like you can just rent that. I don't think you have to buy one.
A phaser, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that would be
And
considered
stuff like
crazy.
that. But like, I definitely need like basic tools to be able to take stuff off.
Do a
put it
oil
back
change.
on. Yeah.
And then we've been getting into like the reaction video stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like doing that. It seems
Yeah.
like it's gotten a pretty decent response for how small of a channel we are. But I like doing them. Just gotta try to find some other stuff to watch.
Yeah.
I might try to get into the gaming thing. I mean, it's like I don't really play games much anymore, but when I do have a moment and like can actually enjoy playing it, it's kind of nice sometimes. You get into it, you
Yeah.
know. So might stream some gaming at some point.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I've been wanting to do that, but my internet sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I still haven't hooked my computer up to the internet, but
Well, you've been
even if I
playing
did, it'd be-
offline.
yeah,
Government not knowing.
yeah,
Nice.
off the books.
Off the record.
Yeah.
Off the grid.
Yeah, they don't know what I'm up to in Fallout at all.
In Fallout.
Yeah.
So you be rocking out on Fallout.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I've been playing.
Yeah. Which one?
Fallout 4.
Fallout 4.
Yeah.
That one had the Nazis in it.
No,
Which one's that?
I don't think any of them had Nazis in it.
You sure?
Yeah. It's communism.
What's that? North Korea.
I mean, I don't know. No, I mean, it's
Russia.
China is the issue in the game.
Madagascar.
Like the war was fought with China.
Ah.
Basically.
I can't remember which one I
But
played.
communism
I think it
played
was
a role in
4.
that as well.
4 is like the newest one that was good, right? Isn't there
Mhm.
some that come out that like people didn't?
No, I mean all of them before that. There's like people that love it. I mean,
No, I'm saying
usually-
after 4.
So, oh no, yeah. There's 76. People don't really like that one.
Right, but 4 was the last good one.
Yeah. I mean, apparently 76 is good now.
Mm.
But I haven't really played it that much, so I don't really know. But apparently it's good now.
Yeah.
It was just when it came out, it didn't have a lot of the stuff that, for one, Fallout is supposed to have, essentially.
Yeah.
But most of that got added back in later on with updates and stuff.
Mm. How are you getting? Oh, you're not. You're just saying it. I was about to say, how are you getting the updates when you're playing offline? But you're not saying that you are. You're just saying.
No, that's what I'm
you're
saying. I'm not even playing on
Yeah.
76.
Yeah.
I'm playing on 4, which that did just get an update, which, like I said, I'm not playing online, so it didn't affect my game at all. But the people that had mods that rely on, I think it's the script extender or something to work, basically broke because of the update. It like changed stuff and added stuff.
Hmm.
So if I did update it, it could mess up. I don't know exactly what all mods I have installed, but it could mess up some of those, and then I would have to. I think you can continue without the mods. It'll just like erase the stuff essentially, or I might have to fully restart.
What kind of mods are you doing? I feel like you're
Uh,
just making all your characters naked.
No.
Don't lie.
I don't know how to do that. That's more than
You don't know how to do it is a very skeptical answer.
No, I mean, because that requires a lot more than what I'm doing.
Suspicious.
Because all I did was added sounds, like the guns sound better,
Oh,
and then there's one enemy type that they tend to like jump out like out of nowhere. They like crawl out of little holes and stuff.
made them naked.
No, I changed. Well, they're already naked in the game, but they're,
See, I told you.
this is how it is.
Oh.
But like in like standard Fallout, they're naked. Most of them, at least. There's some that have like a little bit of clothes on, but most of them are naked.
What's wrong with Fallout, dude?
I don't know. But anyway, I
They're falling
changed.
out.
You know the SpongeBob episode where they're trying to sell candy, and that there's that one dude that's like chocolate.
Yeah, yeah.
I changed their, like what they say to be that. Like they'll just scream chocolate. So like out of nowhere they'll just start like things will just start screaming chocolate. I don't know. It's a mod and it was funny, and it still scares me occasionally. Like I'll forget about it and then I'll run into one of those enemies and then I'll be like, oh shit.
I need to get some chocolate.
Yeah, and then I changed the dying sound, like animation or whatever.
The chocolate.
No, so it's a fart. Whenever I die, it makes a fart noise. I'm telling you, it's just funny.
Are you proud of your decisions?
I also added some.
Good lord, here we go.
No, I mean these mods make a little bit more sense. Like there's a settlements, like you can build settlements in the game, and like it's pretty in depth. But I downloaded something to make it easier. Essentially, like things are more automated, and easier to control, kind of.
Settlements is kind of one of the few things that I remember when I played the game. Is what I did is like how you can that first map like where you started at.
Yeah.
That cul-de-sac.
Sanctuary.
Yeah, that tree.
Hmm.
I built a really cool tree house.
Yeah, I think everybody does.
Mine was better.
The problem is the building height limit in that area is really low.
Yeah.
There's other areas that have higher building limits.
Oh really?
Hmm.
I didn't know that. I didn't play the game enough. It was weird. I really actually liked that game a lot when I first got it, and I bought all the DLC. And I think I played a little bit of some of the DLC, but never really even got into it. So it was just like a big waste of money at the time. But that was like when it first came out. But yeah, I know that show's popular. You seen the show?
Yeah.
Fallout show?
Yeah, I watched it multiple times already.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Is it accurate to the game? I haven't even played the game enough to know.
Yeah, it's really, honestly, really accurate.
Who do they got playing in it?
There's nobody really,
like high list or something?
Yeah, there's no like A-list people on
Chris
it. Other
Pratt's
than,
not in it?
No.
Dang.
There's one person that is in other stuff that would be recognizable, but I can't remember his name.
Angelina Jolie?
No. It's a guy.
Ice Cube?
It's the guy that plays the ghoul, in it. Other than that, I don't think there's anybody that like
Freddy Krueger?
Super famous. Or
He'd
anything.
make a good ghoul.
Yeah. But no, I don't remember his name. I want to say his last name is Goggins, but I could be wrong.
Oh.
It's not David Goggins, but I think it's that.
Are you sure?
Name. Yes, I'm positive.
You don't get irritated with me calling you out on your bullshit.
I mean, I just don't remember.
You come in here looking like Paul Sr. and you ain't even got a hog.
Yeah, I do need to get a motorcycle of some type.
What would you get?
I don't know. I really would prefer.
You know what I could see you on?
Like a enduro bike, like a BMW Enduro.
Nah. I know what you need.
What?
You know what you need?
What?
I know what you need.
Tell me.
I'll tell you what you need.
Yeah, let me know. I'm asking.
You ready?
Yeah.
A trike. A Honda Goldwing trike.
As long as it has a really good sound system.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's got speakers for sure. So I'll be like blaring music.
Yeah. I'm not a big bike person. I don't want a bike to ride one. Maybe like a dirt bike or something. I'm more
That's
like
what I'm saying. I would be like more into like enduro bike type.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically like a motorcycle and dirt bike mixed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I really do like I love the way the first generation Busas, Hayabusa, I love that bike.
Yeah.
The early 2000s or 2000 up to like 2006 GSXR 1000, beautiful bike. The Honda CBR of that same generation, beautiful bike. And then I got into the baggers. They're really, really nice too. I don't like them whenever they're like all done up with like, I like them more simple. Like I don't really like the big crazy bars and the big front wheel. I like a little bit bigger front wheel, but not crazy or anything. But that's just I'm never gonna be able to own one anyways. I wouldn't ride it. But I like the baggers a lot too. Like the Honda Goldwing's pretty sick to me.
Yeah.
For real. I probably would never get a trike, but
Nah, probably wouldn't either.
yeah.
I do like the bobber style, like older bobber style bikes. Those are really sick.
You seen the cafe
Some
racers?
cafe racers. I just don't really like how the seats look most of the time.
The flat style?
Yeah, and that's pretty much what makes the style between the cafe racer and bobber. Other than bobbers are usually lower.
Mm-hmm. I know the bobber style bikes. That's like, or I think a lot of people get into. At least the people that I knew that were getting into bikes when I was younger. That's the first build they did was they would take like a Honda Shadow or something and turn it. And I think that's a pretty cheap way to get into it. But
yeah,
I'm not really a bike guy. I'm a truck guy now.
Yeah, apparently.
I got me a Ford F-150.
Yep.
What you got to say about it?
It's pretty nice.
Chevy boy.
I mean,
huh?
It's pretty nice.
It's whatever.
If I thought it was bad, I wouldn't have told you about it. So
I do appreciate you putting me on.
Yeah.
Whenever I was telling somebody about it, they were like, "How'd you come across that?" I was like, "Honestly, it came across me. I didn't even. It picked me. It's the first one I can say."
Yeah, it just worked out for everybody, so I was like, might as well.
Yeah. And we still got the Accord.
Yep.
And now we got the Benz.
Mm-hmm.
The Honda Accord, I don't know if you've seen some of the other videos, is currently immobile.
Yeah.
It's an immobile automobile.
I mean, it wouldn't take that much more work to make it mobile, but not on its own accord.
Well, as you guys could see,
Accord.
very nice. That was punny. That was punny. We started the transmission swap. We got the new transmission. Well, new but used. It was sitting in someone's backyard. I don't even know if it works yet. Got it in the car. Got a lot of stuff hooked up. Couldn't get the CV axles in because they were broken so much that they just wouldn't fit right.
Yeah, they like separated and wouldn't go back together the right way.
I was gonna try to use broken CV axles, but now we gotta get some new ones. And I was gonna get new ones, but then the truck situation, and I invested my money in that, so the Accord's on hold right now. But hopefully once we get a little bit further in life, in a few weeks or something, we'll get the Accord fixed. We'll have the bins. We want to do something with them. What do you want to do with the bins, dude?
I think off-road type build. I want to get like all-terrain tires for it, something like more aggressive.
Yeah.
And then I don't really want to lift it really. I just want bigger tires to make it a little bit higher.
You need some paps on it.
Yeah, it needs better exhaust. Need to fix that for sure.
And you need some sacks on the back.
Like truck nuts? Yeah.
I
need to get a little trailer to pull on it.
I'm spitballing here.
The tow hitch.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, it has one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to get the little extender thing to come out, and I already have a ball.
And this is what is it, a 95?
Yep, 95.
And it's got the straight 6 in it, what, like a 3.2?
I think so. That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, and we did a little bit of research on them because we don't really know anything about them. The motor is actually a pretty good motor.
Yeah.
Like, they're good for a pretty high horsepower rating.
Yeah, I think it said that you can go up to like 500 pretty reliably on like a completely stock engine.
And I mean, I'm not saying we're going to be building it, at least not right now, but maybe over time. And I mean, depending on what you want to do, but obviously I'm just saying.
I mean, if I get the title, then I would do a lot more with it. But
right.
As of right now, I
it's just
don't think there's anything sketchy with it, but the dude just said he lost it.
Yeah, so. Can't get the title.
Yeah.
But it's just a farm car right now.
Yeah.
But
just to have fun with.
But
yeah, I mean,
I'm just bringing up the horsepower rating because if it's good for that, but obviously it's only making what, like 200 or 150.
I think stock, like when it was new, it made like 217, something like that.
Yeah, so you just say like making 2, and so it's gonna last a while. Hopefully, I mean the transmission or something might go out before the motor does.
Yeah, the dude was doing burnout, so
you can tell.
Yeah, but I mean it's just first that's like weird. After first, it's pretty fine.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, it was doing good on the trails.
Yeah, we gotta find some more.
Yeah,
it's hard because I don't want to mess up any like property and stuff. So you kind of gotta find. What we've been finding is like property that's like not private to people, but it's like up for sale, I guess.
Yeah,
and it's just roads that aren't roads yet. Like
they're
like, on the map.
They're like driveway, dirt roads, kind of. There's not graded.
Yeah.
Non-graded dirt roads, basically.
We need to find. We need to find a place to take this thing. The berm, I think, in Stark. Is it called the berm? Or the firm? I think it's called the firm.
Yeah, I think it's that. Yeah.
Yeah, the firm.
We'd have to get a trailer.
Yeah.
Your truck could tow it though.
Good point.
I don't think my truck could. At least not for a very long distance. If it was just down the road, I could probably do it on mine.
Oh, yeah.
But that is a lot heavier than... I could probably do the Accent on my truck, but...
Oh, yeah, because you got the Hyundai Accent, too.
Yeah. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that.
You should junk it.
I was thinking about it.
No, I'm joking, dude. Don't junk it. Don't junk it. Before you junk it, try to see if anybody wants to buy it as is.
Yeah.
But... I don't know. It runs, right? It drives.
Yeah, it moves.
In first gear?
Yeah, I think so.
Might be able to do something with that.
Maybe. It only goes like 15, I think.
Hey, that's 15 more than 0.
True.
You like that?
I guess.
In kilometers, I bet it's more than 15.
I probably should go at least check on it and make sure it still starts.
Make sure it's still there.
Yeah. I doubt anything happened to it. They would have told me probably if it was gone.
I'm just playing. Nobody's gonna be stealing a '04 Hyundai Accent with bad transmission.
I mean, somebody might, but
I doubt it, man. We're only 25 minutes into this, and I'm probably gonna wrap it up pretty soon.
good.
I need to fight you.
Over what?
I don't know. It's always one thing or another, bro.
What did I do this time? I wasn't bringing up you stifling me or anything like you always do.
I wouldn't stifle you if you had better ideas.
I have great ideas. I don't know what you're talking about.
Give me one.
I don't have any ideas right now.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Give me something to come up with an idea about.
What should I do with the Ford? I already don't like it.
Keep it. Fix it. Yeah, just keep it and fix it.
Bop it. Twist it.
You could honestly do. I mean, if you were trying to go like out like camping, and not like if you were going out to just camp, like if you're going on like,
What are you talking about right now?
that's what I'm trying to think of. Like, so like if you keep it and daily it would be good for if you were trying to go like into like a national forest, somewhere where you like it's like a nice view or whatever, like you want to hike around or something, but you're not trying to fuck around in a car. That's what I'm saying. If you want to have a vehicle that you can like go out and fuck around and it's still camp if you want or whatever, but that's what I'm saying, that would be good for a place that you can't really do much with vehicles, but you still want to go and camp out or whatever. So you got so much interior space and you got the bed. Plus, if you got a camper or something, you can pull behind it.
Yeah, even with the small block.
So you got like options.
I wonder what it's like on gas.
I don't think it's gonna be horrible. It'll probably be a little bit worse than my truck, but not. I don't think it's gonna be
Your
bad.
truck's not great on gas.
For the size, it's not bad, honestly.
Yeah.
And between the two vehicles that I was looking at, that's way better on gas. Yeah. The one that I was looking at got like 12 miles to the gallon. That gets 20.
Well, that wraps it up for all the personal stuff.
That wasn't very personal.
Well, you want to get more personal?
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Ask me a question. What do you think that people want to
know? How tall are you? Don't tell me what it says on your dating profile. Tell me.
I don't have a dating profile.
Tell me your legit height. Everybody says they're 6'10".
6'10"?
I don't know.
Everybody's lying. Maybe 1 out of fucking 100 is 6'10". Good lord, 6'10".
I meant 6'2", but 10 came out.
Nah, I think I'm 5'10".
5'10"?
I think.
That sounds pretty reasonable, at least.
That's what you think they want to know?
If you're lying, that's pretty reasonable lie.
Do you think they want to know that I'm 5'10"?
Yeah, dude. They're trying to get like a height reference to figure out how big
should I just
things around you are and
I'll
stuff.
just stand up next to a shelf.
Yeah. Give them something, like a door frame or something, you know?
Next to a Bic lighter.
That'll help. Put the camera down at the Bic lighter and then you stand really far back.
Oh, Lord. So that's what it is. That's what they want to know is my height, huh? That's what you think they want to know?
Yeah. What are your plans with the Ford? Not what my ideas are with it. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I've never had a truck. I don't like Fords, to be honest with you, like at all. But it is a 4-door, which is what I want. It is black, which I like black vehicles. That's it, just vehicles.
I mean, you didn't specify. That made it weird.
Of course. It's supposed to. I'm a goofball.
Are you?
No.
When the camera's off, you're really serious, actually.
Yeah. Super serious.
Serial.
I'm probably gonna fix it and keep it for a while, but I mean, I might end up selling it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should just keep it for a little bit, see how it feels.
Yeah, I've never owned a truck. I just feel like I'm not gonna want to pay the gas prices.
That's possible, but I mean,
like I'll like it.
What you want, it's not gonna be very much better on gas either.
What do I want?
I mean, it seems like you want a V8 Chevy.
Well, yes, but not right now.
Uh,
You know what I really want? I want another Mercedes-Benz wagon, bro. I miss my Mercedes-Benz wagon so bad.
how's that gonna help you with truck stuff?
It's
though?
not.
That's what I'm saying.
But a bone stock one?
You got a truck. At least try to trade it for another truck.
If I trade it for
Instead
another
of-
truck, I would trade for an older, like the square body Chevy.
Yeah.
I would do that, but I don't think anybody's gonna want to. I don't know.
Or at least sell it and then get another truck. Because
Yeah.
like you said, you do need a truck, and it would help with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it is hard whenever
More
I have
than a
like
Mercedes-Benz wagon.
I don't have a lot of welding jobs lately. I had more a while back, but when I do have welding jobs, it is kind of funny throwing everything in the Altima
Yeah.
and pulling up. It's so bad, dude. I treat my car like it is a truck. It's like dirty and like, you know what I mean? As long as it's running and the AC is blowing cold, I'm fine. Tires are alright. They ain't even great. They're alright. Let's go.
I mean, they're better now than they were before you swapped them.
Yeah, that's true. What
But I
for
mean, you
real
could
though?
probably, since you have a truck that you can drive, at least for a little bit, you could sell the Altima and then get a Mercedes wagon and then do whatever with the
See, that's the
truck.
problem is a Mercedes-Benz wagon that I had, right, for my price range, isn't, that's why I had to eventually get rid of it, is because it was having too many problems, things like that. They're reliable when they're reliable, but when they start having problems, they're rough to deal with, and I didn't want to deal with all that. But if I spend 4 or 5K, 6K on a nicer bone stock one, you'll deal with the problems later on down the road.
You'll create the problem.
as
instead
bad
of
as I
having to
want
deal
one,
with them.
I probably won't get one until I can get a shell and LS swap it.
That'd be kind of cool.
That's the goal. That's the goal for. All right, how about that? That is the first build goal. I don't know when we're gonna get to that. I don't know how long it'll be. What do you want to say? Like probably next year before I can even start on that. But we're gonna get a like the W211 like I had body style, the bug eye headlight, E320 or the E class Benz wagon in any color. Doesn't matter if the motor, transmission, or works. We're gonna get that. Start stripping that to do an LS swap. Because people LS swap everything. I'm
Yeah.
sure I could like over time build up some used parts enough to make something work. Or even just swap an older. I'll 350 Chevy swap it, bro. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't you
Carbureted.
put the body on the frame?
That would be a lot harder. Well, actually, I don't know what would be harder, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. Actually, it's a unibody car, but I think people do cut out.
Oh, yeah. If
People
it's
do-
unibody for sure. Then it'd
people
be
do
probably harder.
cut them out.
I mean, you could probably still make it work. But I was just saying, because then all of the stuff would already be there for the most part. You just had to make the body fit over it as opposed to trying to make the engine fit in.
I'd be worried
body.
about how to make all the electronics work that are separate to the motor and powertrain.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I'd be worried about.
that's going to take a decent electrician probably.
You're an electrician.
Yeah. I don't know that much about car electronics. House stuff I'm better with. And even then, I run into some stuff that I'm kind of confused about.
Yeah. When you work on houses, you tell people, I'm not really good on houses. I'm more of like car.
No. I know a little bit about car. I mainly just know a little bit because of the car audio stuff.
Yeah.
I know enough to do that stuff, but like as far as diagnosing, I'm not that great with.
Right.
But I mean, I could probably find like leads and stuff.
What?
Like the power.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably figure that part out, but as far as like making everything work together, that'd probably be pretty hard.
I've seen some people run them separate, like where the car will take 2 keys,
Mm-hmm.
like or one, like
Yeah.
they run separate, the motor and yeah.
That'd probably be the easiest way to do it if you did do just the body swap.
Whoa, I wonder if, I mean, really, I guess it depends on how much shit you want to work. If you don't care about AC, if you don't care about windows, just bust them out. And if I'm just making a drift car, really
Yeah.
the only electronics you need is a gauge cluster. I think the gas pedal and everything wasn't electric, or if it was, you'd have to change. I don't
Yeah.
really know. It'd
Get
be
a
a
digital
lot.
dash.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be a really cool build. I've seen a guy that drifts one, it's diesel.
Yeah, those
Paint
are
dress
sick.
it, yeah. But that'd be a cool build for the channel. We might have to do something more simple before we get to that, but that'd be the first like major one. That's later on.
We gotta do something about the differential in my car.
The differential.
Yeah, 'cause it's open.
We can weld it up.
But wouldn't that be bad on trails?
You'll just be drifting every turn you take.
Well, not necessarily that. I just meant like if it would be more likely to get stuck, wouldn't it? Technically.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Why do you gotta make good points?
I'm just saying. 'Cause I thought about it a little bit, you know?
Well, good for you. I'm not used to that.
Yeah. It's new. New
So
for
my
me, too.
height in the truck, that's what you think they want to know about?
The Altima too, probably.
What
even though
do you
haven't
think they
seen it.
want to know about the Altima?
What are you gonna do with it?
Sell it to someone in nursing school. I don't know.
I don't know if they would want it.
Sell it to someone to cut up in traffic. In
Yeah.
that's what you do in
That's-
Altimas.
That's probably what they would do.
No,
ultimately.
if I don't sell it, I'll if I can conjure up some money doing some side work, I
K-swap.
might keep no, I'm saying I'll keep the Ford and the Altima and do something fun with the Altima. But most likely the Altima still has a good title. It has an ugly dash, but it's still a good reliable car, and I don't want to ruin that when someone else who needs it could use it. So I'll probably end up selling that to someone for way too much money and put them in a hole.
KA swap it.
Hmm?
KA swap it.
K-swap's
SR20.
always cool. K-swap's really, you could do that with your Hyundai. Let's get the
K-swap?
subframe and everything for my Honda. Throw it underneath the Hyundai.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'll have to find a car.
Yeah. What do you think the people want to know about you?
Nothing.
Nothing, dude.
Not interested at all.
Nah.
It's all about you, man.
It's really
It's
not.
your channel.
It is my channel. What am I even doing, dude?
Trying to survive.
Am I doing it?
Better than most, I think.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I am. I feel like it has a lot to do with luck, or karma. But I feel like I've always been put in like unique situations. Like, it's not always not that it's. You always hear it's not as simple as it looks. Not only is that true, but it's like always like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's, and I also don't go out of my way to. I let people write you know what I'm saying? I won't always try to change how things look. If I can tell someone looks at things a certain way and how I am, and that's how they look at it, I'm not really trying to change it, you know? And if you do that, and then you do that your whole life, you're going to be looked at in certain ways, and you really do have to just not care about it, because you know who you are, you know what I'm saying, type thing,
Yeah.
as cheesy as it is, whatever. But I'm used to dealing with the like, oh, you don't have a legit job and stuff like that, you know, and I have had legit jobs, but it's not just that I don't like working. I don't really mind working. Actually, every job I've had, I'm told I have a good work ethic. Indoor jobs, construction jobs, like all different types of jobs. I just feel like I'm never equally respected, and the money is never worth it and stuff like that for me. So
Yeah.
for me to survive, that's what this is kind of talking about in a way. Side work. I'd rather work for myself and be able to like live life. I don't like the idea of like working for my life for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? And being that we had so much time, this is a little bit thing I covered in the solo podcast, is why I'm doing this and stuff. It's kind of all that together, and I have more time in my life to do it now than ever. So it's like kind of why I'm tackling it.
Yeah.
This isn't going to help me survive at all. This is just kind of like my hobby and stuff. I would like to get better and better at eventually, and hopefully something comes of it, but it's not like I'm not doing it for that reason.
Yeah.
Like you can't do it for that reason. You're going to be let down. You're going to be let down if you do it for that reason.
Yeah.
I'm let down.
For what? By what?
All of the above, dude. Nah. Not to suck all the air out of the room, but that's it.
Did a pretty good job of it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all there.
Big lungs. Wrap this thing up for me, man.
Outro?
I don't know. If you got anything else, you can do something before intro. Should we talk about some important topics? We're already at 40 minutes. This is longer than nobody's listening, bro.
Yeah, no, I think we can wrap it up. Maybe do something else. I mean, we were talking about doing some other videos anyway, so.
Yeah. I always say it, let us know what other things we could try. No one says anything. That's fine. It's all right. I know how difficult it is to get down there and type shit.
Yep.
I get it.
Unless it's negative stuff. Some hate.
Oh, I love some hate. That's fine.
Some hate mail.
Hate on me. I'll take it. All publicity is good publicity.
We should eventually get a P.O. box so we can get some hate mail.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll be my only hate mail sender?
Yeah.
Why is it? I haven't even
It'll
told
have
anybody
my
our
address on it. Won't even hide it.
Good lord, dude.
I won't even mail it. I'll do it like I actually mail it, and I'll just put it directly in the P.O. box.
Hey, this is. I seen you put it in there.
Yeah. I'll put it in, and then I'll make a video.
Don't say that, dude.
First,
no Diddy, bro.
Not what I meant.
No one knows what you mean, bro.
Let's talk about the mailbox.
Ew. Why does it get worse the more you talk?
Because it's you, man.
Oh, I did it.
Your mind. Yeah. You're the problem.
The words came out of your mouth.
Yeah. You're the problem, though.
Appreciate you.
Well, this has been another episode of Catching Up with Tings. The 9th episode.
9! Talking about German cars.
No?
The Benz.
Oh.
Number 9. Catching Up with Tings.
Alright, well, hopefully you guys tune in for the next one.
Don't do it!